Hello, my crafty friends. Debbie here from Debbie Gets Crafty. I just wanted to share with you, I got my very first PR package. I'm so excited to share this with you. This PR package has come to me courtesy from VIP Cross Stitch. It's a lovely cross stitch company, and they have many beautiful cross stitch products, both on printed canvas and also counted cross stitch, and many different projects. They have some great accessories as well. Now, my friends, I have to admit, it's been a very long time since I have did any type of cross stitching progress or project, I should say. But I am so excited. When they reached out to me from VIP Cross Stitch, I couldn't be more happy and thrilled to be presenting this PR package to you today. So let's go ahead and get into it. Of course, I will link all of the different descriptions on the products down below in my description box, so you would be able to look at their site as well. It is VIP Cross Stitch, and I'm very excited. Let's go ahead. I did cut the bag open, and so let's go ahead and get started to see what kind of goodies we have here for us. All right, so this first product is a self-adhesive tape, elastic bandage finger protector binding wrap. And what that is just a basic self-adhesive tape that you can use to wrap around your fingers to protect them when you're cross stitching. So just in case you press a little hard with the needle and you poke yourself in the finger, it gives you a little bit of a cushion. So it came in many different varieties, many different designs. The design that I picked was this adorable blue paw on a white background. And now the sizes will be listed on the website. Okay, I don't recall what the size was that they had, but this particular tape, bandage tape, was $1.91 US. Okay, and again, it comes in assorted designs. And again, I picked out that adorable little paw print. So I figured I would keep that on hand just in case when I started doing cross stitching again. Might be handy to have. So that's what I picked out. So that's our first product. And let's see what else we have in here. Okay. So our next product is a water-soluble embroidery thread beeswax block with box. And it's DIY cross-stitch wax. And this is a neat little product. I've actually seen another YouTube creator using this, and it's a really handy product. What it is, for those who aren't familiar with cross stitching, when you take your threads and sometimes you'll use 2 or 3 or more threads to work cross stitch, this beeswax, if you stretch out your thread and you run it through, I don't know if you can see, there's these little, maybe you can see it better, there's these little ridges in the in this little block. Can you see that? These little ridges. And if you take your thread and you run it through across that block of beeswax, it'll give it a very light coating of the beeswax, and it'll help to make your threads, because when you're taking your threads apart, separating them from the bundle of thread, they tend to, get a little, like, almost fly away with you, and they might separate. By running it through the beeswax, that's going to give it a little coat of the beeswax. It'll straighten out your thread, make it easier to work with, and make them all, come together more uniformly, and it just helps you. It makes it a little bit easier when you're going to stitch, when they have just a little bit of a coat of the wax on there. You don't have to use too much, so this will last quite a while, no doubt. So this particular pot of the beeswax was $4.21. So I thought that'll come in handy for when I start doing projects. And let's see here. So the next little gadget that I got is an acrylic magnet refrigerator stickers magnetic cross stitch needle minder. And as soon as I saw it, I thought to myself, well, that could also be a cover minder as well. And it came in many different designs. I don't know which design they chose to send to me. I didn't specify. So let's see what design was sent to me. I'm very excited. I may need to grab my scissors. All right. There we go. Oh, she's really cute. Okay. And this is giving me a challenge to get out of the bag. I see the opening for the bag. There we go. She's adorable. So it's a little girl in a sailor suit with some little friends with her. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. There we go. In a beautiful little patch of sunflowers with a basket and some treats, and she's got a little bunny and a little bird next to her. So that's adorable. So that's a great little magnet. Now, it's just the magnet, so I would have to get something to put behind my, if I use it as a cover minder, I'll get something, something metal to put behind it, and this way I can use it as a cover minder. Isn't that adorable though? And that came in at $3.53, and they have many different designs. They're really, really cute designs. So I was really, I'm happy with the design that they sent me, and it was a surprise. I didn't, like I said, I didn't specify what design I wanted. I wanted to be surprised, and I think that's absolutely precious. So that is, and it's a needle minder. You can use it as a needle minder as well when you're cross stitching. Now, here is what I got to work on. My very first time in many years. I have not worked on a cross stitch, I would say, in over 20 years. So I'm very excited about this. And I started small. I just wanted to do something small. Now, that being said, when I first started looking, I said to myself, I just want to get something printed on a canvas, and that'll get my feet wet. And then as I progress, because I'd like to do more projects, then I might do something in a counted cross stitch, because the very first time, the only time I ever did a cross stitch, it was a counted cross stitch, and it was of a lighthouse. Well, my friends, it looked more like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So, I mean, you could tell it was a lighthouse, but it was just ever so slightly leaning. So, but, you know, it was really still cute. My husband loved it. I made it for him, and he loved it. And so I thought, I'll get something printed first. Get my feet wet, and then I'll work my way up. Okay, well, I just realized this just so happens to be a counted cross stitch. So that's going to be fun, but that's okay. I'm looking forward to it. It's just a basic bookmark with a tassel, and it's a 14 count thread. And here's the design. Here's the symbols with the number and the coordinating DMC code. And as you can tell, it's a full stitch, which is good because that's, at least I did that right. I just wanted to do a project with just full stitches on it. And then as I get into it a little more, I will work my way up into learning the more advanced stitches. But for now, my first few projects, I'd like to do just simply full stitch projects. And I really liked the colors in this, and I like the design. So, and that's the example of a full stitch right there. It's called a hole stitch. So let's open this up and take a look and see what we get inside. And honestly, I cannot recommend VIP Cross Stitch enough. Their customer service is wonderful. The products shipped to me, I received these, I would say within 2 weeks of making my, my request as to what products I wanted. And they came nicely packaged. So I was very, very happy with what I got. So now let's go ahead and open this up. And as you can tell, you get your, this is pretty too. You get your tassel for your bookmark. Isn't that pretty? I like that beautiful green bead. I think that's going to really be pretty on that bookmark. You get, let's see here, I think you get 2 needles. Yes, you do. You get 2 needles, and I'm just noticing here, let me open up this bag and show you the needles. It looks like there's 2 different types of needles in here. So let me show you. So this one I'm going to show you first. Is a very fine tip, a very fine point, and it's pointy. It's definitely pointy. And it's got a very small eye on it. I don't know if you can see that eye, it's very small. It's a very fine needle. And then the second needle has a bit more of a blunt end, and as you can tell, it's a bit thicker. The eye is a bit bigger. So, and it's very blunt. So those are 2 different types of needles. I guess that's, so you can choose which needle is the most comfortable for you to use. I know some people with the 14 count canvas, they like a finer needle. But we'll see. Well, I might try them both. It's been so long I don't recall which one I used to begin with. So, and now here is your canvas. And let me just see something real quick. Let me see. It does not give instructions on why you're getting 2 cloths. But I will figure that out. But here's the 2 cloths. Maybe to cross stitch each side and then bind them together somehow. So this way it'll be double-sided. You'll have the pattern on both sides. And then here is your, okay. This, I'll be honest with you friends, again, it's been a long time, so I have to do a little extra research. I don't know what this particular piece of equipment is for. It looks like it's got ink on the inside, so I don't want to mess around too much with it. If you happen to know what this particular little tool is for, please let me know. I will do my research, of course, before I even start my project, so I know what I am doing before I do it. So, but if anybody knows, please just go ahead and reach out to me on the comments and let me know what this is. I've never seen this before, so. And then we have our beautiful floss. Isn't that gorgeous? Very long. It's very long. But I love the colors. There we go. So you have a pretty cream color and a nice sky blue and a pretty green accent color with a black and a pretty bright yellow color. It's gonna really be a nice little project. And from what I gather, from what I read on the cover, it's a 2-thread. And what that means, oops, so sorry. What that means is, yes, two strands to switch. So, or to stitch, I'm sorry. So what that means is I'll pull, when I'm ready to start cross stitching, I'll take one of these threads here and then I'll pull 2 strands. Let me use the black one instead because it'll show up better. When I get ready to stitch, I'll take one of these strands, and then what I'll do is I'll separate them because I believe there's maybe like six smaller strands in them. I'll separate them and then I'll pull one strand out, and then I'll pull a second strand out all the way out, and that'll be my 2 strands that I use when I stitch on the canvas. 2-strand stitch. So that's what that means. I did a little bit of research, so I know a little tiny bit about this craft. Again, it's been so many years, but this is really, I like this floss. It's really nice thread, very silky. So I think it's going to really be nice. And again, with this tassel is really pretty, especially with that green bead on top. So I think with the green in the thread there, it's going to really go nice with the design. So I'm really looking forward to this. I'm so excited to start another craft. Most definitely. Now let's see if we're coordinated enough. Maybe not. I may have to fuss with this a little bit off camera. Well, maybe. Oh, there we go. We got it. Just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of effort. There we go. And just a tiny bit of patience. Good as new. Okay. So that will go in here. We'll close this back up and put this all back into its cover. I'm very excited, and I really do, again, like this design. I think it's a nice, simple design, something to get my feet wet again into the world of cross stitch. And once I'm done with this project, I'm actually actively looking at purchasing a project to do, but it will be a printed canvas project. But there's so many different beautiful designs that they have. So I can't hardly wait. I'm really excited to get into this and start doing this again. And so that's what I have here. That's what I got in my very first PR package from VIP Cross Stitch. Now that bookmark, I just want to let you know, that bookmark came in at $5.27, which I think is a great price, very reasonable. Very budget friendly. And you know, once that's done, that makes a great little gift for someone. If you have someone, you know, going to school or college and they have a lot of books, you know, you never know. They may enjoy a nice bookmark like that, or even give it to them that they can work on as a project as well. So these are my PR, this is my PR package, my very first one from VIP Cross Stitch. And again, very nice company, lots of great products in the cross stitching craft. And there's, you know, like I said, a few products that can cross over, like this little cover minder, this little needle minder. And it's just a nice company. I'm very, very appreciative that they reached out to me. I really look forward to hopefully doing some more business with them and reviewing more products. I can't wait to get started on this bookmark so I can finish it and show you what the finished product looks like. So with that being said, I do want to just first off thank my friends and those out there who have subscribed to my channel. If you are interested in my channel, then please go ahead and hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel, share with your friends and family, and leave a comment. Also, please hit that notification bell, and this way you'll be notified every time I upload a video. And please join my twin sister Judy, who also has All Fired Up Crafting Lounge. She and I are going to be doing a live whip, sip, and chat this Saturday, August 6th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be on this channel, Debbie Gets Crafty. So we look forward to hopefully seeing you all there. Again, please do visit VIP Cross Stitch. I will have all of their links below for their store for each of the products, and I'm sure that you will find lots of great projects to do in cross stitching, and who knows, maybe you'll get hooked like I'm sure that I will. I'm very much looking forward to working on this project. And with that being said, I just want to leave you with this: the world needs more love, not less. And until we see each other again, I want to wish you all a great day. Please take care of yourselves, your friends, family, fur babies, and neighbors. And I wish you a good day. Until we see each other again. Goodbye.